Parshas Beshalach Rishon. The parsha begins, Vahi Beshalach Pari Esa'am. Pari sends out, HaKadosh Baruch Hu instructs that Klal Yisrael leaves Mitzrayim. The Gemara tells us that the word Vayihi connotes a lashon of tsar, of pain, of suffering, which really the word Vayihi is like Vai, oy vai, like whoa. The Medrash tells us that Pari is compared to the fellow who's walking and he finds a sachet, a heavy sachet filled with stones. He does not know what's inside, and as he sees the passerby, he asks him, he says, would you like to take this bag? I don't know what's inside of it. And the stranger takes the bag. And as he walks away, he opens the bag, and inside he finds such precious stones, diamonds. And the stranger goes ahead and he opens up a shop. Small diamonds are $10,000. The medium size are $50,000. The large ones are $100,000. And this fellow that gave him this sachet is in this store, and he sees and he realizes what he had just done. And he was so broken that he tore his garments in mourning, because he realized the opportunity and the wealth that he just lost and gave away. So too also the Medrash tells us is Pari. He went ahead and he had the nation of Khal Yisrael. We are those precious jewels, those gems, those diamonds, those precious stones. And Pari just went ahead and sent us out. My dear brothers and sisters, I beg the question, was it really Pari who sent us out? How is this compared to the case of the Medrash? It wasn't Pari that sent us out. HaKadosh Baruch Hu instructed him, he mandated him that he had no choice. Makis B'chayris. He was forced to send us out. What exactly does the Medrash mean? What's the analogy? What's the comparison? And the Teretz is, what Pari realized was at that moment he had an epiphany. HaKadosh Baruch Hu granted him the insight that he was able to see the greatness, the exaltedness, and the sacredness of the nation of Klal Yisrael. And it was at that moment that he realized, I had the Jews for the last 210 years. There was so much more I could have got out of them. It's like, for example, the person who has the employee who's a genius person, he's brilliant, he's a Nobel laureate, or somebody who could have been a tremendous doctor, and yet his employer used him just to sweep the floors, to be a janitor. He realizes, oh, look at the opportunity that was lost. I had so much I could have gained from him. Pari realized at that moment, look what I lost. I had the Jews for so many years. Look what a sacred and great and awesome nation they are. And look what I wasted them on. That's what the Medrash means. That's what the mashal is. Like the person who gives away those bags of jewels. But you know that this serves as a lesson for all of us. That we have to realize what we're invested with. Our koiches, our talents, our wherewithal. That after 120 years, and even more, when we leave this world, we don't say Vayihi, Vai, that we're not faced with all the greatness that HaKadosh Baruch Hu gave us that we turned away from. But rather we realize the koiches that we have, the talents, we're embedded with the image of the Rebbeinu Shalom. And in that schus that we continue to utilize our talents and perform the will of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, be zeicha to the coming of Mashiach Tzidkenu Meir V'Yameinu. Amen.